Seriously.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, started already, we were talking. Okay, so, this is our Tavern podcast. We just homies chilling out. I'm Philly Calder. This is...
I'm Virgil Peterson.
Alex Phillips.
I'm Zach Alley.
And basically we're just going to talk about whatever, but we're degenerates, so we end up talking about League of Legends.
That's usually how it goes.
We do love League of Legends.
No matter where the conversation goes, it always ends up on the summoner's rift.
It's not that bad as long as it's not in public, but unfortunately it is half the time.
Unfortunately, it isn't.
We do that too, yeah.
I mean, we were literally just in town. We fucking ended up in Weatherspoons, and the whole time, if you're from the UK, obviously, you know Weatherspoons. We fucking ended up fucking talking about League of Legends and the state of it as it is.
Right in public. This
It was a lot
man
stronger.
even went up to one of the waiters and said, "Do you know League of Legends?"
Is that what he said when I was into the bathroom? That is...
Yeah, he did say that.
That
Well,
is
That's in real life, by the way.
He came around and was getting our drinks, and I don't know, he just looked like a gamer, so I asked.
Well, there's a lot of, there's a lot more gamers
Looks
than
like a
this.
gamer. Is that a compliment or is
I think
that...
he looked pissed, not gonna lie. Like, I swear, as I came back, he looked
Well,
like he
let's
was
just
fed
say
up
he
with
wanted
us.
the conversation to be over a bit sooner than we did.
So, Alec,
Played.
you just played a ranked game, didn't you?
I did just play a rank game, yeah.
How was it? How was the ranked game?
It was like the most boring thing ever because there was a pre-made bot and they got filled top
man.
and they were like, "Yo, can I go 80 carry?" And I was like, "Yeah, fine, whatever." So I was just top because Mordekaiser just winning my lane because for some reason enemy top laner was Leona.
Oh, that's making me reminisce about the last game I lane swapped in. I showed you guys in Spoons.
Did you?
The Z game.
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
That was a
Yeah, it was
fucking
against the KO.
disaster. Yeah, against the KO.
What happened? Explain the game.
As a player who insta-locked, right? Mordecai is a player insta-locks. And then he comes up against KO, and I'm up against Yasuo. I can beat Yasuo with Z. I know this to be true. But we decided in Champ Select that it would be better if he faced the Yasuo and I faced the KO. Which kind of like makes sense in theory. And it did work out in theory also because I shit on this KO, but this Mordekaiser somehow dropped 13 deaths that game, I think.
I swear Mordekaiser's meant to be like really overpowered at the moment.
Yep.
But
I just played it.
you would expect him to be Yasuo. Maybe not Ian, but Yasuo.
Does Mordekaiser ulti cancel Yasuo ulti? I'm curious.
I
But
mean,
you
if
would
he's,
cancel Yasuo.
Like when he knocks you up at the if say Yasuo sends out a tornado, if Mordekaiser ultis, does the tornado disappear?
well, the thing is, if you're getting ulted by Yasuo, you can't ult because you're suspended.
Yeah, if
No,
you're
but-
in the CC, but
You
like
mean-
before the
you mean
tornado hits, I think.
Yeah, before the tornado hits.
I
Tornado.
haven't seen that
Tornado
interaction
trap.
before.
What?
No, it
Maybe
doesn't
someone
cancel
can
it.
answer that for us. I don't know.
No.
No idea.
It can't cancel it. You
I
can
feel
at
like it
times. No, you can't cancel it.
I know for a fact that when you're Mordekaiser and you ult an Ornn, like that's already altered, like the whatever it's called, the ram,
Yeah.
he won't be able to ult it again. It disappears.
Yeah.
Like he won't be able to headbutt it back. I know that for a fact. So if you threw
I
a
see,
nado
yeah.
out, I feel like it would get cancelled if you altered
It
it.
would-
Oh, wait, so you're
it's
saying-
just looking at rare interactions.
Wait, so you're saying if before he knocks you up?
Yeah. If the tornado
Oh yeah, no,
He's
100%,
not- he's not-
100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's not
Because at
saying
that
like
point, you're unstoppable as Mordekaiser.
Here's the kicker. Do we think that's fair? Do you
Yeah.
think builds should eliminate projectiles?
He should just
Uh,
if it's not in the realm, if it's not the person he's summoning into the realm, it should just all disappear. That's fine.
I'm cool with
I mean-
Mordekaiser's ultimate cancelling ranged abilities than I am Yasuo's W cancelling ranged ultimates. You know.
Oh my god, that's and
Yeah, that's a
Gangplank
projectile. It's a
run.
projectile. my friend.
I don't know. It's a part of his kit, and it works. It just tilts me.
And then meanwhile, Samira, she was released later than Yasuo, so it is what it is.
Bro, Gangplank though, like Mundo has a literal passive that comes at the start of the game. It comes up like every, I think it's like 30 seconds. If it like gets removed, it might even be longer than that. Fucking Gangplank and his orange. If you're playing Mordekaiser and Gangplank, I know it's in, but imagine you blind pick Mordekaiser because you think he's meta at the moment. An enemy fucking top laner picks Gangplank. You can never ulti him because you can just remove CC instantly. And I swear it's on a way lower cooldown than Mundo passive.
I mean, it's like, yeah, you lose lane, kind of. Like, you can still win lane before. I mean, even after 6, it's fucking gangplank against Mordekaiser. I feel like it's still winnable, even if you can't.
Yeah, and also even in terms of pick rate, like if you just decide to be a Mord main, even though like he's not matter, but if you decide to be a Mord main, the chances of you coming up GP, especially a decent GP in low elo, is just like it's not happening.
Wait, we
It's
should probably explain like our rank situation.
Oh, not the rank situation. Yeah, I got
We
No
want
ranks.
to explain our
No,
ranks.
okay,
Would
so
you like to
Wants
start us
to
off then?
rant. Let him rant.
surely let's start off with our best player, Alex.
Bro, I mean, yeah, I'm plat 4. Hard stuck, definitely. Can't seem to climb.
What's your
Is
peak?
what it is. Plat 2. That is the peak, definitely.
Wasn't it plat 1, like 30 LP?
Nah,
So you made
I
it.
got a top plat 2.
Really? I swear to God you made plat 1 and the same day you lost it because...
I mean, if I'm remembering correctly, I didn't get plat 1. Maybe I did.
And then Virgil.
Wait, before we go on to me, the brother incident.
The brother
Why don't we
incident.
tell about the brother incident?
Just the incident where I'm on a massive win streak. He comes back to the house on like a weekend just to see the family, and ints like 15 games or something, and I just end up back in plat 4.
Basically, Alex's brother used to be cracked at fucking League of Legends when it first came out, and then thought maybe I should hop on it, even though I haven't played on it for years, and then just entered.
You think once he like starts playing ranked on my account and starts losing, like I don't know 3 or 4, he'd be like, yeah, maybe I should play on my own account. Nah.
Surely an ex-league player wouldn't have an ego, right? Right, guys?
Yeah.
never
What did he
leaves.
play? Like what role? Was it AD carry or was it top?
I think it was a lot of jungle if I remember. He used to be really good at
Oh,
he used to be
no.
really good at Lee Sin.
Jungle changed small amount over
That's
the
right,
last few
players.
seasons.
I think Lee Sin is the kind of thing you just go back into after not playing League of Legends for a while. And you kind
Yeah,
of just
you
get
know,
into those games.
The standard Lee Sin champion,
Alright.
very simple mechanics,
Virgil.
very easy to play.
Explain your
Yes,
rank
man.
situation and how you
My
feel
rank
about-
situation.
Yeah.
Started playing this game how long ago would you say?
like, end of
Yes.
season 10.
And season 10 now, that's about accurate. And I've been like making slow progress ever since. I've currently crawled my way up to gold 2. I think what mainly holds me back is I'm a fucking normals enjoyer. A filthy
Yeah.
normals enjoyer.
Mm,
But yeah, slow progress. I'll keep
Definitely.
the boys updated with my journey.
but you're not like
It
you're
is
just
what
like
it is.
if we could pull up his match history or like his like stats page,
It's not that good.
it's pretty good. Don't lie, like you know.
It's better.
The
It's better than
KDAs
gold.
are pretty insane, but being KDA player doesn't make you a good player necessarily.
No, but you know how like everyone has that triangle. I'm speaking to the audience when I say this now. Like you know how like everyone on the stats page has that like triangle. This mofo got like the fully maxed out like huge ass triangle, whereas I'm
There's 2 of them above like the second range, and then there's one slightly below. It's a pretty good training.
and he's got a pretty good KDA. Like it was like 4.0 or like 3.0 or something.
On the actual client, I think it's like 3.8 something, and then
Which
it fluctuates a lot on any of the services like UGG and OP.GG.
yeah, that's pretty like
Like a week
dusty.
ago, my OP was on like literally 5 KDA.
That's
Right
pretty.
now it's on like 4
dusty.
something.
I mean, yeah, I'm plat 4, and I'm pretty sure Virgil has better stats than me. I mean, that's just a thing.
I think once we've explained everyone's rank situation, it might be a good time to bring up the fucking Clash incident.
True.
I mean, we don't talk about rank to win rates at least. That's
Alright,
fine.
Zach, explain yours.
Well.
What is mine? I mean, like,
What
I
is-
I think I reached gold like actually a year ago now. But I
Didn't you
still
get to
haven't
rank
climbed out
this?
of it.
Didn't you get to gold this season?
I know I always get gold in the season.
You
It's
get
just
gold,
I hit gold and I just kind of stop. I get a win rate and I get a lose streak and I just stay at gold 4. I don't know. I don't really care. It's like I play for fun and I want to get better, but I also don't really care 'cause it's not fun.
I
to get better.
agree that gold is like that rank where you're like, at least if I'm in gold, things are all good.
It's not even
Yeah.
that. It's like the
I think
perfect
silver
rank.
makes me ill. That's
It's
why
the
I'm
perfect
perfect
going
rank for
upwards.
me to like kind of troll pick in normals without being going against 2 hard opponents, but also not like pub stomping irons. Then, so you feel good about it.
Feeling good about pump stomping irons.
No, I don't. That's why I'm
Alright.
happy to be in gold.
Yeah, but I do because
I mean, it makes sense.
I guess I'll say mine. I peaked silver 1. Yeah, I peaked silver 1. It is what it is. And this season, I said to myself last season, look, this season I would play more ranked. And then for about half the year, I didn't play any ranked. I placed like bronze 2, climbed up to silver 4, was very content for a while. I was just like, I don't really care. I'm silver 4, it's whatever. It's like average player. And then stopped playing ranked. And then just this like past week, maybe week and a half, I was like, I'll play ranked. And then I got up to like, after like playing like 10 games, or maybe even less than 10 games, I was like silver 3, like 60 LP. And then the work incident happened. I fucking...
No, I'm not working, man.
Yeah, my work is like
Society, bro. It's
a brain rot. I press one button all day. I'm fucking making excuses here, but basically, I went on like probably like 6 or 7 or 8 game lose streak, but I dipped down. So in one day, I remember like I lost 100 LP, and then I just fucking.
I was there for that day. I was fucked up.
I played top lane, which is like the least impactful role in the meta right now, and
That's
it's
an
more of
opinion.
like an ego pick, because I want to be able to say I climbed in the top lane. But I should just pick an easier
Small
role.
amount of drifted fanboyism.
I don't even watch Drew to be honest.
Well, no, but it's a case of if you picked carry champs, you'd have more impact as opposed to fucking Mundo.
It's more of like the reason why I pick Mundo is it's more of like a face roll champion, and usually if I'm
Who's Fiora?
drafting, my team always likes to go like high damaging squishy champions. So I'm like, I at least have to go a tank, and it's always like AD champions that people pick as well as the fact that they're always squishies. So I'm like, Mundo's just perfect. He does AP, he's high damaging, he's a fucking tank. Like it's the one thing that like is missing from every draft in solo queue.
Does the AP.
You do be doing the AP though.
Yeah, but not the magic damage, the AP.
And I'm just living off copium. It is what it is at the end of the day.
It is.
Small amounts.
But
You should just play Fiora then. Or Camille. Just do true
I've been
damage instead of
turbo
magic
saying to
damage.
play Fiora.
Fiora's just, I don't know, she doesn't feel good to play against, and then she doesn't feel good to play, in my opinion.
Really?
But I don't like her auto
I find it hard
attacks.
to carry with, but I think I'm just like autistic.
Well, Fiora's meant to be split pushing, that's why she can't team fight as well.
Oh, that well, no.
That brings
that's
us on
the
to
point.
Nyla, I guess. I had a recent incident.
Weren't we going to talk about Clash?
There was like 3 of us. Oh yeah, we were going to talk about Clash, but
Well,
I think I
let's
can
talk
get
about
something
Nyla,
pretty
We can
quick.
rant a bit about Nyla.
Yeah,
That chant-
I think I can get it out of the way pretty quick. It's a pretty brief summary, right? I was playing against a funny new champion by Riot Games. I was fed as fuck on Fiora playing top lane. And near the end of the game, I end up in a fight with her. 3 of my teammates, 1 Nyla. I'm on top of her, I press Ignite ability, and I proc Grand Challenge. And the new champion, this 2022 champion, casually heals through Grand Challenge Ignite, Lethality Scion hitting her, and I can't remember who the teammate was, but she just casually healed through it, and that's told me everything I need to know about her.
Yeah, I
That's
haven't
just
played
waiting
much.
to happen, in my opinion.
I haven't played much since she came out, so I haven't really had my own experience with her.
I think every game I've had so far has had a Nyla either on my team or the enemy team.
I'm pretty sure Riot saw the complaints of people being like, oh my god, look at people's like passives and abilities since like season 11. They had like fucking essays, and then Riot brought out Nyla. They were like, let's make a champion that has like cool mobility and like cool abilities, and then they fucking like her E is like less than a 2 full lines of like of writing. It's just like you dash through enemy target and do damage. Like that's okay because like a lot of old champions that people love to play have like those really simple kits, but they didn't add like a skill ceiling to Nyla from what I can tell so far, being so piss low. It's just like when I played her for the first game, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like her autos look fun, but then you just play her and you end up like eating through a couple champions, going into the middle of a team fight, pressing W, and you're like, look at me, I'm cool, like quirky ADC that can't be hit. And then just auto the fuck out of everyone, stand still, you're like, oh, my E's on cooldown, whatever. Some mofo's running away from me, I guess I'll just pull him in with my ulti, and like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like a high skilled champion. It just seems very like fucking face roll. They've heard the complaints about too complicated kits. I don't know. It doesn't suit it. It doesn't suit me.
I mean, I think most of us can agree, right? That she feels face roll, and she feels like a more simple Samira, which isn't exactly something anyone asked for.
No, it's like
Samira. I think Samira is like fine, like as a champ. She obviously stood the plot a bit when she was added, but I think she has her place now, and she's not even too OP right now.
Yeah, what were we gonna say, Alex?
Oh, I was just saying, like, yeah, she is like you said, the way you described it, how she could just E into a fight and then she W's and then she R's and it's like a combo. It's very, like Virgil said, it's very Samira, you know. But at the same time, she's also just stronger and simpler. And
Yeah, she can actually solo lane. So she's.
What do
just
we think about
infinitely
her like identity, like her personality as a champion? Is it creative? Is it good aesthetic? Like, what do we think?
God no.
I
I mean,
don't know.
actually no. Aesthetic, I really liked it because it reminds me of Enchanted.
Well, she looks
and,
good
like,
in my opinion as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
yeah, she looks good. Yeah. I haven't really, like I said, I haven't played with her. I haven't played against her, as her, so I'm not sure. The only
Don't
thing I've
play
seen
as
of
her.
Nyla is literally the video that was on the client, you know, like introducing her, the
What's
ability
the
reveal.
film in law? Does anyone know?
Like the lore. Oh, she just controls a demon, like Joy or something.
Demon of Joy.
You know,
Doesn't
like
she-
this fiddlesticks.
I mean, that's
and
fine.
this
I have no idea, I'll be honest, I wasn't paying attention.
Evelyn's like what? Pleasure, I think.
And she's
Fiddlesticks
the unending joy.
Yeah, that's why she's so happy all the time.
Doesn't she like in the reveal, like when she got shown, wasn't she fighting the god that like Alawi and Pike all like pray? Oh,
Naga
Yeah.
Kaporos.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Naga
Wasn't she
Kaporos,
just
yeah.
like casually fighting that
Imagine
mofo?
that name.
Naga
Naga
Kaporos.
It is what it is, man.
How do you not know the name, man? It's the most renowned fucking name.
I really need to play like I can't. Bro, I forgot.
Okay,
Red
okay.
King, that's what it's called.
Oh yeah, Rune King. I heard good things about that.
That's why you bought that.
Yeah, it's good. I just haven't played it fully. I haven't
No, you
gone to
bought it, you didn't play it.
Yeah,
Steam
typical
tragedies.
fucking 21.
Steam.
I've heard it's good, and then they have the typical like Riot of being like Riot Games didn't balance it, and apparently if you pick Brown, it's just like OP because Brown like doesn't ruin the game, but he just makes it so simple. Anyway, I don't know much about that
Well,
game.
at
So I
least
can't
you're not
really
ruining someone else's
comment
day.
on it. True.
Round is too handsome.
Before we like move on further, let's go back to Clash. So we're talking about
Yes,
our
it's a
ranks.
Clash.
We're talking about our ranks, you know. Fucking Alex out here in plat. It is what it is. Virgil out here in gold. Zach out here in gold. Me in the silver, but we always play Clash. You know, like Clash is something that we always come together and we have our like rough group of people that we all always end up playing Clash with. And you know, when we first started playing Clash, probably last season,
A year ago.
Yeah, a
Over
year ago.
It was
We-
a mess.
We always ended up coming like fifth. Like we'd always lose the first game, but
That was an
then
actual meme, yeah. It was real.
yeah, it was an actual meme. Like it was like we lose first game and then we win the rest of the games. Like we win losers bracket. And what was our? It was usually like me top, Zach and Matt switched like support and jungle.
For some reason.
Matt's another one of the what we call
Yeah,
ourselves
Matthew
the
identity
Taverners.
crisis. He is an identity crisis.
You might see him on like future podcasts.
Wait, hope so.
And then Virgil and Alex, they switched mid and ADC. But it was a very like we didn't really know much about draft. We didn't communicate much. But then this season, something about this season. Someone else explain.
What? How
I
successful
mean,
it
this
was?
season we've been progressively improving, and it's measurable. I think, when was the first tier 4 win? That included another player entirely who's not even part of the Taverners.
That might have been last season.
Was that Liam?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
think it
the
was.
thing.
Yeah.
I think I wasn't here for that one. You guys played with Liam, and then you won that one, and I was like, well, Smoge, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
No, I
But,
don't.
yeah.
that was the first one we won, I think, in tier
Yeah.
4.
We
It was
won.
all the way in tier 4. That tells you enough about it. But ever since then, we've been playing with our main boys, the Taverners. And we've been slowly climbing our way through until recently we've won tier 2 Clash. We won it twice.
Yeah,
In a row as
We're about to
well.
move to tier 1 soon.
Yeah.
indeed.
And play with the big boys, you know what I'm saying?
What was it, like the Marcia Cup and like Shadow Isles
Yeah,
Cup?
the Demacia Cup.
Shadow
I have
Isles and
2
Demacia.
Demacia Cups in my inventory now.
We have Demacia for
The
tier
one you
3
won.
and tier 2, I think.
Mhm.
But we were saying earlier, like when we play Clash, our comms are so supportive and like so impactful to the point where like they're
Personally,
efficient. Yeah, they're like really efficient. So we all end up like bringing each other up to like an equal rank. And I would probably say when we're playing Clash and we're like actually try harding, we're probably like high gold, all like platinum players. I feel like if we go to tier 1, like I know you guys aren't as confident as I am when we're talking about tier 1, but I honestly think that when we go to tier 1, even if we're going up against like fucking diamond higher players, we'll be fine, honestly.
I imagine it'll be like how tier 4, 3, 2, like we'll get dogged on the first couple times, but then we'll just
Oh
get the
yeah,
hang
that's
of
what
it.
I was saying as well. 100%. Like our first few times playing Clash in general was rough.
It was bad. Like mainly the drafts. Like we had no idea what we were doing.
Well, the,
I
Oh,
mean, I don't
That's
think it was that we had no idea. I think it's just that we refused to like work as a team and go like, oh, I'll actually fill this like solution we need.
Yeah,
And
it
instead,
wasn't
I
a lot
went,
of
nah,
team
I'll
synergy.
play comfort, guys. Trust me, I will get a lead. Trust me.
I mean, we say that and then the Ewan incident.
I'm curious if you guys. I'm curious if you guys think that like Clash has got better for us, not only because like we've all over time like got better at League of Legends, but recently the meta, in my opinion, has got like really simple. So in Clash, it's quite easy to ban meta picks and just play like a good draft.
But we
I would
don't ban
argue that
meta
there's
picks.
also another factor that we haven't quite brought up yet. Which is, can anyone guess? Can anyone guess the factor I'm about to bring up?
I don't want to guess it, but I have in my head.
Give us a clue. Give us a
Anyone
clue.
else?
Give a clue. Give a clue.
Certain person.
Okay, it's in the jungle. It's a jungle factor.
Oh, the Shavannah. I see.
There it is.
Oh, the Shyvana.
Definitely. Like it's just weird. I have no idea why. At first, yeah, but now that we've done it so many times, why does no one ever ban it?
It's
And
fucking
but
insane.
before anyone in the audience assumes anything, we have other winning comps.
Oh yeah.
We can run other bruiser junglers. We are not like OTP in the sense. But
can
for some
run all.
reason, no one bans our Shyvana jungle, and it works every time.
I
I'll
think
get-
we had 6 games in a row now, I think, actually.
I'll get
And
our.
you know something is OP when even the people abusing it acknowledge it's OP. Like we all acknowledge it's fucking OP, even though we run it like most Clash games.
I'll get our Clash drafts up now. Okay, so the last Clash was Shadow Isles Cup, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
we won
So
it.
our
Well,
first
one of our
game,
good teams won it.
our first game, we went Malphite top. Zach was on the Malphite,
Lame Malphite.
and then we had Shyvana jungle, who went 6-0 and 15. Like,
It's just
and then we had the Zed in the mid lane. Virgil also popping off with 12-0
Yeah,
and
that's
6.
me, bro.
And then we had we had Virgil. I said Virgil already. We had Alex in the bot lane. Yeah, we had Alex in the bot lane who went Katarina, which I think is no, not Katarina. What's her name? Ghost bitch.
Actually, Zoe.
Ghost bitch.
Calista?
Calista, yeah. Okay. We had
Oh,
Calista.
man.
It's easy to make difference.
No, we had
Several hundred
Calista
levels in League of
on the bot lane,
Legends,
which I think is a broken champion at the moment. And then I was on the Swain as a support. But
yeah, and Swain's not broken.
Swain's not broken. Copium.
Of course.
Fucking that game, we like fucking fully sweated. We had good comms. I wish I could see the stats for that game. They all say NA at the moment, but I remember playing it, and I remember being like, "Damn, we is all like fucking sweaty as fuck."
I don't think I tried harder like before. I felt like I was on cocaine because I took like this energy drink. Dragon energy on.
Energy.
I was literally random word generator. I was speaking like so fast, and most of it made no sense, but the comms were good.
So yeah, we won that first game of Clash, and then we went into second game. They fucking banned the champions. They banned were Mundo, Ornn, Samira, Zeri, Lulu. You would have thought they might have banned people from our previous game that like popped off. They didn't. So again, we went Shyvana jungle. They went 1-0-12.
Oh, big into my enemy team. I got 2 Yasuos in a row my clash.
Oh,
So
this is
saw
the
how
game.
bad I destroyed the first Yasuo, and I picked Yasuo into me.
Wait, this is
Oh,
the game.
yeah.
The top laner went Yasuo, wasn't it? Their top laner was supposed to be top, and instead they put their top laner mid.
Oh,
for some
what
reason.
an int by them.
It was so bad.
So yeah, second game we just again played around objectives, and like our comms really good. We picked Zyra Khan, and I do remember one of the objective fights. They all like clumped together because you see this like combo of Yasuo. They had a Yasuo, Diana, and Yone, and they were trying to do their like 3-man ultimate. Yasuo knocks them all up. Diana jumps in. Yone's in the background ulting, and then they kind of like grouped together for the Zyra Khan combo. I knocked them all up. Alex then used his ulti, and it was just like a perfect clat of just like extreme damage and like good CC. And then I guess from that team fight, it was like kind of just we were ahead, huge gold lead. Even though they had objective bounties, they couldn't really touch much. Anyway, sorry. And then final game was our, which was obviously the final game. We had again Shyvana in the jungle popped off 8-0-11.
Oh no, I entered small amounts that game. I would
Yeah,
say.
you guys decided, it's our final game. Let's still run it down a little bit for some fun, guys. Let's give them some shutdowns in their
And for
pace.
context, audience, it was run it down from a head position. We were not sprinting it inward.
Yeah, it was like
We were just limit testing a little bit, I guess.
yeah, it was like we're
Yeah,
kind of
thanks.
goofing around because we realized they weren't good players, and then
Yeah, at one point we just realized this game's fucking over.
yeah, and then they like kind of
Very
flipped it on
weird.
us, and then we were like, oh shit, like actually let's get back to like
Well,
using
yeah,
good
it
comms.
was a little reality check that we actually still have to like play the game.
Yeah,
It was like we lost the fight. It's just a weird thing to happen in the finals, you know? You don't expect
We
that to be your
expected the
easiest
hardest game of the series to be finals. Like, the 2
Yeah.
best teams are facing now. But no, for some reason they just collapsed under the I think what happened with those games is they had one like insane player on the Aurelia, right?
Oh yeah, that was fucking
And
hilarious.
it was supposed to be their carry because it was their highest ranked player, and they had this pistol mid player. And unfortunately, their win con didn't manage to get ahead because Zach was like playing weak side really well.
I think it was just no. What happened was she decided, okay, I'm gonna
Wait,
try and
who's she?
ego the volley bear without my Rengar, and for some reason they went, I'm gonna flash under my turret, autoed me.
Wait,
missed,
who is
'cause They
she?
cancelled it. The
Yeah,
Aurelia.
Aurelia.
oh really?
Strong. It was like P1.
I'm just
Sorry,
trying. I'm just
yeah.
trying to give
Yeah,
context instead of just she.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
But she, yeah, the Aurelia player, their best player.
I will address them correctly. The bitch that the Aurelia was got fucking smacked in lane by the bear.
The Irelia player was a Platinum 4 player.
Plat 1.
P1. No?
No,
Yeah, he
Plat
was-
4.
Oh no, he was plat 4, but he had like 2 million mastery on like all 3 of the champs, the ones you banned and the ones you picked. Because he had Tryndamere, Jinx, Aurelia. We
Wait,
banned
are we sure
Tryndamere because
that? Because I'm looking at the U.GG now, and their ranked solo is unranked. Their ranked flex is Platinum 4, 48% win rate. On, like,
I mean, I
final
remember on the
tournament
games.
games.
OPGG.
U.GG.
I mean, regardless, she was their best player because she was literally the
Yeah, they
carry.
were
of those
relying
2
on her to
games.
carry,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh no,
But
Silver.
that also resulted in them putting their weakest player mid for some reason. And I just saw them look at luck, so I just instantly picked that shot.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah,
ranked.
fucking, yeah.
Ranked
But
solo.
It's happened. 2 minute solo kill. Unfortunate for them.
Rank solo, they're D4, but I'm pretty sure they're still in their placements because they've only played 4 games this season. That's why it says
Like,
unranked.
it's like that. I swear it was like playing for the.
Yeah.
No, the Yone the game before was the Plat 1. I remember now. The Yone was the Plat 1,
Yeah.
almost diamond, and then this guy was still really good.
And
but-
once again, why would they not put him against me? It's so troll.
Oh, dude, I think we knew the game was kind of like gonna be easy when they like took 30 seconds, didn't know what to picked Rengar, and we were like, oh, okay, they have no clue what they're doing.
That was just like
We were drafting out of our minds, yeah.
unexpected. I'm not sure what even was that team. I know it was Irelia, Rengar.
It was
What's the rest
Rengar,
of it?
Irelia, Lux. I think not Renata. I think it was Soraka. Yeah, Soraka. And who was the AD carry?
I can tell you right now.
It
It was Soraka, Zaya, Lux,
Zaya.
Rengar, Aurelia.
Yeah,
you pick Rakan, so they pick Zaya.
Hey, tell them the Victor KDA. Tell them the Victor KDA.
I wasn't in the final game. I was
So
in
we're
the.
on the
it was
second game.
our-
Worth
option.
mentioning.
I was.
We're talking about second game now.
What do you want me to tell them?
The Victor KDA.
The Victor
bad things that
KDA
happened.
was 12 KDA,
God damn.
8 kills, 4 assists, 13.7k gold. Damn son.
Yeah, all those games, I feel like I had decent damage. Like I was either second or third in damage. I had good kills, not a lot of deaths. But every game, I just felt like a factor. Like I was just there because of
like me.
Shyvana in the jungle and whatever Virgil was popping off.
I'll make jump to you too. That's fucking disgusting. Like,
How was this? Why was it sick? I'm only asking for the viewers. I was there.
Why was it sick? It wasn't like combo or anything. We were actually just like playing well, I think.
Yeah.
I think this time.
Me and
Pinko-
Alex, I think, have good synergy. Other Alex.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be confusing for
Yeah.
viewers of this first episode.
It's not Alex, it's-
Essentially,
Pinko.
the
Alex.
Taverners have 2 individuals called Alex. And one of them was playing jungle in this clash, one of them was playing ADC.
I'm pretty sure this episode so far is us just rambling about things that people won't understand.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
called
nature of
lore
video.
building. It's called world
Yeah,
building.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
like
yeah.
beautiful.
by
Yeah.
like episode 100, you guys will understand everything.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Of course,
and
yeah.
You're able to play League after they watch our podcast.
No, they won't be able to play League. They won't. They'll still be in piss low, but like
No,
they
they
will
can-
understand our dynamics.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah, interview not carrying.
If you're not carrying. Yeah. So
Exactly.
Yeah, if you're behind, run it down until you're ahead. It works. I promise.
we have a group. We're called. You've heard us mention it multiple times in this podcast already. We're called the Taverners.
Well, surely it's not the title or anything.
Of what?
No.
Oh, the podcast.
Probably not in the
Yeah, no.
description.
Yeah, so I don't know why we chose the tavern, to be honest, but it kind of fits for like a group of homies just like coming out here. We mainly play like normal drafts, like we almost every night end up like 5 stacking. So what's better, a better group name for a bunch of homies that come in, play fucking normal draft, run it down, and just like get
Yeah, that's what
angry
I
enough
plan
to
to do
like
when I
fight
come
with each
online.
other.
Despite all the clash wins and success, we still can't have a competent flex game. It's amazing.
Wow.
But yeah, how does Flex go so badly every time?
You don't have to
It's
say
people-
mental. Like,
Even though flex means more because it's an actual rank as opposed to a trophy, but
I would argue the trophy means more.
the trophy does mean so much.
yeah, but no one's gonna look at a
The
clash
trophy
trophy and be
meant
like,
the
oh,
most
you
to
got
me when I
that.
didn't have a trophy.
Yeah, but
That
now
was a
it's like
fucked up
that.
time when there was like a blank spot on my page. I was a new player.
Yeah.
Because
But
like,
now there's like 5 of them just chilling there. It's all good.
on the League of Legends like search page, there you have those like it's your honor score, your ranked,
Yeah,
your
it's like
mastery
probably, like,
score, and then your trophy. Just
Yeah.
not having that like trophy filled out and having the rest filled out with these like cool emblems, it molded us all for so long. And like always coming 5th in Clash and just being like, when will we get this trophy? And then more so recently, just winning like every Clash and just like having an abundance of trophies. To the
And
point
yet
where
you
like
still can't choose which trophy you want to
yeah,
display.
I was gonna say like to the point where like instead of being mad that we don't have trophies, we're mad that we can't select which trophies we want to like appear on our profile.
What's your guys' favorite? I think the X-Tal Cup looks really nice.
I don't have that one. I have the
I quite like the tier 2 Shadow Elves Cup.
Yeah, the Shadow was
Oh,
really
it's decent.
nice.
I was the other one.
Which was
Literally just not the magic up.
which was the one that Shadow Isles looks like? What does Shadow Isles look like?
It's like the
It's
thing.
like there's a woman, like a blue woman, and she's surrounded with like a black like lines.
Oh yeah.
It's a good color,
Yeah.
especially compared to Demacia.
Can
Yeah,
you actually
yeah.
select which
Uh,
trophy?
No, you
No.
can't.
Oh, I
Unless
forgot.
unless we can, and we're retarded, but who knows?
No, I
What,
don't
what,
think
do we
you
think about banners, boys? What's your favorite banner that you've got?
Oh boy.
banners. What? Banners?
Yeah,
the
you
one
get
next to
banners
it.
for every
Oh,
tournament you
100%
play.
MSI Cup without a doubt.
Oh damn.
Hard for me to say, really.
Oh no, no, sorry.
Ionia
Ionia,
looks really nice.
Ionia Cup's good.
Probably.
Tier 3.
I feel like we shouldn't. We shouldn't talk much about like what banners because most people probably don't play Clash, so they fucking don't know what these banners look like.
Difficult to visual.
You're all missing out if you're not playing Clash.
If you want, okay, I'm gonna plug ourselves here to like the homies that watch this.
nah.
We have a Discord server. We call it the League Chat. It's a pretty base name. There's probably like what? There's like 70 of us right now.
65.
No, I'm pretty sure 70.
65 people left.
Oh,
Yeah, we have silver scrubbing turned on, remember?
I'm
Oh,
totally
yeah.
not fucking
So,
fabricating this evidence.
That was unexpected.
yeah. So our server's called the League Chat, and I mean, last Clash we played, we had 10 people. We had 2 Clash teams and separate VCs, and it felt pretty good because like if you're looking to play Clash, because Clash adds a good dynamic to playing League of Legends to actually feel like you're part of a team and have these good comms. It's quite satisfying to like play amongst other people. Like you can't just be like, my team's in doing and running it down. These randoms, because like you're in the VC with them, you're communicating with them. But yeah, if you want to like have the opportunity to play Clash with a 5-man that you can actually speak to, hop on the server. You know, you can. There's a role you can get, the Clash role, and we'll just at you whenever a Clash game's going, and you can just like join and be like, yo, I'm gonna join with these random 5-stack, and maybe we'll become friends, and
Yeah, nothing will go wrong.
nothing will go wrong.
Totally nothing will go wrong.
You won't get mad at the fucking ADC for inting it.
Well, I mean,
I feel like in our clashes,
Hey,
we
wait a
don't need
minute.
the ADC that's the problem. I don't know. It's fine.
What do you guys think is the most impactful role at the moment in this meta?
Uh,
League
really-
in general.
that's hard. That's just not an
Is that
answer. I
like
think, you know.
actual most impactful role or like easiest to have impact on? That's just solo people.
As solo queue player, but not easiest to have most impact on, just the most impactful role.
Mid, 100%.
Probably mid, yeah.
Yeah, mid is just
Probably
super
mid.
strong.
What is that jungle?
I used to think jungle, but it's like with jungle, you realize less and less that it matters if someone snowballs that lane.
Well, I mean,
Like,
yeah, it's just you have an impact on every lane.
That's what I thought as well, but it's like so does mid. Mid can roam. Mid can just easily do
Mid is
whatever.
pretty
That's
insane.
the
There's
difference in
certain
their own lane.
impacts- there's like every jungle has an impact in the early, and every jungle has a responsibility to do things early, whereas certain mids, you can just play a scale and relax.
But even then, like
You
mid
don't
has.
need to impact more.
I think mid has the most versatility after jungle in terms of like what you can pick
easily.
Yeah.
easily.
It's,
Like usually
Top
jungle
is
should be
versatile, but the impact from it is still
normally jungle should be like a lower like econ role just because of how it is. But then it like gives you
we
that
can't
feel.
forget our favorite ability in the entire game, Red Smite. I love Red Smite.
Ah, here we go.
I
Nothing
love
Red Smite.
when the champion.
your hatred for red smite. I don't have it.
And Red Smite me and I do 0 damage to them. I love it. It's so fun.
I think it's very dependent. I think red smite half time doesn't feel like it does anything to you, and the other half time it's just that 1 HP diff that like really insults me.
Nah, if you go into a fight and you don't red smite like the person who's doing the most damage, I feel like you're inting.
Oh no, there's nothing. Not that. It's with regards to sometimes if I die, it's like oh red smite didn't make a difference. But if I die and they're 1 HP and I got red smite, then I'm get pissed because I'm like okay that's just obnoxious.
It also enables champs like when like really hard. They're allowed to just sit on you and take no damage if they red smite you. It removes their only counter play, which is they don't go tank, they don't build tank stuff. But if they red smite you, what do you do? Like actually, what do you do in 1v1?
Well,
Just look at all the
to be able to
modifiers.
to be able to like reduce anyone's damage by like 20%. That's like any percentage in the game is an insane amount. Like
Although the acutely minded viewers will remind us that exhaust summon spell exists. And if reducing damage is so OP, why don't you run exhaust everything?
yeah, but the cooldown is significantly different between the two summon spells.
And also, of course, we can't forget that Red Smite just does damage.
Yeah, what's the cooldown on exhaust?
240 seconds.
240 seconds. The cooldown on challenging smite is 15 seconds, but the recharge is 90 seconds. So you're telling me like, and the thing that like clears camps obviously is crucial in the game, but I don't think the reduced targets damage by 20% should be on cooldown for fucking like 90 seconds, and like you have 2 charges of it, like bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think we agree that it's just fucking cringe. It's not like broken; it's just fucking cringe.
Yeah, even
No,
that.
I think
you have to think about whether or not you're going to use it, because you do need it to contest objectives.
Mm.
I mean, yeah. If you get
Do
into
you
a
think
fight,
jungle was better before or after season 10? Like when they reworked that shit?
I honestly think it's worse because it's like so forgiving now.
Season 10 jungle was
more
quite
flexible
cringe.
because
Yeah.
go on.
No, season 10 jungle's kind of cringe because obviously the jungle item took up a inventory slot, but now like it doesn't. I think that's good. Because obviously it allows
full items now.
Huh?
Like they just looked as full items, jungle items. And they were strong.
So they weren't like as good.
They were good. I think they were good always, like base.
Yeah, but it was like a jungle item. It wasn't like a super good item. It was like you're getting it, so you have whatever smite you want.
But thing is, it was also a really good early game power spike. Like,
Oh,
really
definitely,
good.
yeah. But it was just like once they made it so you had these what is it, ember knife and the other
Held
one.
blade.
Yeah, it's like I was saying, it's more flexible because you get the smite you want, but at the same time you now have 6 slots like anyone else.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't see junglers ever get 6 items unless they're turbo fed. Like,
That's right.
they don't have the farming potential.
Or I remember when it was like there was a purple smite, an AOE smite.
That was season 4, wasn't it?
Oh, it wasn't now. It wasn't that long ago. It was when all those jungle items were, like the
Really?
swords
Season
and the
10?
hatchet. It wasn't season 10. I think it was 9
before
maybe.
that, because season 10 had green, red, blue, yellow, which were AP, attack speed, attack damage, health.
I think it was called.
I'm just gonna not pretend to know too much about it.
It was called like Scavenger Smite or something like that, and it was like
I remember hearing about that.
it was just AOE. It was. I think that was it though. Like it didn't have any effects on like champions or anything. It was just really good for clearing camps.
That
I
sounds
guess-
pretty strong.
I mean that's why.
I
I
think with this jungle, as much as I like that you can kind of play more people jungle, it's just too forgiving. Like it's catch-up XP shouldn't exist. I think if you shit on someone in jungle, they should get shit on.
What? Catch up XP? Explain it to me.
Hmm?
I know what it is, like fucking.
It's when a jungler goes 2 levels behind, they get bonus XP from clearing their camps. So like they
I
catch up.
did not
way
know
quicker.
that.
Is that the same with lane?
No, laners don't get it. Only junglers.
Well, when was that added? Has that always been a thing? Was that-
Season 11, I think. Yeah, season 11 because they were trying to push more people into jungle because.
Oh yeah, didn't they turn a load of like laners into junglers by like giving them insane ratios on like.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
obviously they give like
Morgana
Talon,
first got turned into jungle. That was a fun method to play in.
Yeah.
Yana, I just want Silas jungle.
I definitely always want to support mage whose entire existence as CC gets turned into like solo carrying jungle. That's fun.
I just want Silas jungle. That's all I ask. Silas jungle.
Pantheon jungle is unironically fun.
Yeah, but it's so bad. The clear early is just not.
Yeah, it doesn't work anymore.
It doesn't.
Support mains ruin fucking champions. As soon as a champion becomes viable in the support lane, and then people play in the support lane, that's why Riot just guts them so much that they can't even be played like any lane.
I mean,
Pantheon
yeah.
incident, fucking
Wow.
Pantheon incident. Pantheon can't be played like anywhere but support. Fucking set incident. Set can't be played anywhere but support.
Pantheon is worse in support than any other role. Actually, he is so bad.
Yeah,
at support.
Yeah, but
lane,
he's just bad in all lanes.
But he's not. He's not a bad champ.
He's
He
like
just isn't strong.
really good early, but his
He's
fall
niche.
off is insane.
No,
Yeah,
he
he's
doesn't
niche.
fall off. That's a fucking
He
lie.
falls off?
That's a
What?
complete fucking lie.
What do you
Patches
mean?
skills-
Pantheon doesn't
Because
fall off.
he has unpenetration passive.
Dude, he gets 30% level 16 armor pen flat. That's just
It was like
That is
you
so
were saying,
strong.
like one-shotting someone like an assassin, but then he just gets his cheeks back.
dude. He's a great 1v1er. Aside from like Kale and Jax, you can beat anyone late game 1v1.
Look,
And
there's a
I'm
reason
not-
why he's not picked anymore. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, the thing is that you can say that for a lot of champs though.
And I'm just saying, like, they did the same thing. Set got picked in support lane. They gutted him, and now you can't. It's in to play him. He's
He
got,
is not. The reason is he is not 200 years enough. But he is look fine. I think he's
I mean,
fine.
Set is still okay. He's just there's like Fiora who does his job better and scales better for like top lane.
I mean,
just
he used to be
win.
viable. No, he used to be viable. But like I said,
He is still
support
viable.
lanes picked him, and they thought he was useful because like they would just like hex flash E, and his ult was good, I guess, at setting up like.
I think no, he was good as a counter to Nautilus engage because Set would be able to tank it all and give back the same amount of damage while also having a stun engage from Hex Flash.
Yeah, but then
He's still
Riot doesn't
okay.
like that, so they like changed him, they gutted him, and now he's like not
How do they
viable
get
for them.
him?
I'll get the fucking patch notes up now.
Because
but
I
it was-
don't. He's not as strong as he used to be. But honestly, I prefer that because Set is just too. I think simplistic to
We
be.
were talking about this earlier. The stuff like when he's in lane, the window to actually all in and kill him when he ends is like really hard to find.
Yeah, I mean, it
So
doesn't
he's not
exist.
strong, but it's just fucking boring just playing against him.
Like as long as his
So
W's
like,
up,
after I'm beating this guy in lane, when do I get to actually kill him? Never.
Yeah.
you need to 2v1 him, and if his W's up, it's still like a possible death.
Yeah. But
I mean, I don't-
is like super kill was just annoying the player has to like ends.
Like, yeah, I don't think his scales well at all. I think he's actually one of the worst early game scalers. Like, obviously, some champs that good early game can scale. Set it definitely isn't one of them, like Olaf. Like, they're both just obnoxious early.
I'm
but
trying to
it's
find
just-
like the patch notes of like which patch he got like gutted in, like which one he became
know him
unviable, and I'm in like a fucking r/League of Legends like Reddit thread of just like
Yeah,
people being like,
Deep, he's going deep, man.
I don't think Set was gutted ever. I'm actually curious. Yeah, no, his win rate's
Oh,
still
thing.
50%.
It's just his W. He just has a thing, you know.
Didn't he get on the share off the durability as well?
maybe it was the durability.
I think it's just.
I don't think it's good to him.
Anyway,
It's
do you have
just someone
durability
being good at
patch?
one
Anyway,
shot,
I
which
wanna-
you shouldn't do anyway.
I want to bring up something that we have going. We're all alcoholics in this VC, and
Yeah.
we love to go to Weatherspoons. I was saying we were literally there like tonight.
Oh, false.
Yeah, well, joined
Not
the
false, we were there.
convention,
And we have a channel in our Discord called the Laboratory.
so we were there, so,
So we are league degenerates. That's why, like we said, this podcast isn't meant to be a league podcast. But we're so addicted to it that like everything in our life, whenever we meet up, just becomes league orientated. And we have this VC that is called a laboratory where we go to spoons, we mix drinks together, and then we name them and we put them in this channel so other people can drink them. And we've just ended up like making them into league related topics. So for
yeah,
example,
I was going to argue the fact that we're not complete League Degens, and then you reminded me the fact that we name every fucking drink after League of Legends.
yeah.
Not every drink. I'm pretty sure.
Well, let's go back to
Legends, we just have a problem.
let's go back to one of the first one of the
Oh, no,
first
you're right.
concoctions.
Yep, they're all league.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah. So
fucking God.
one of the first concoctions was made by our friend called Harry. His nickname is called the Rift Herald. Pretty basic on it.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
And his concoction was Captain Morgan original Spice Gold, a double shot with a fireball cinnamon whiskey liqueur, and he called it the Zonya's Ouch Glass. Now, I don't think I was there
That's
that night.
gold, bro. That's
And
gold.
that's gold, but I wasn't there that night. Obviously, you were, Virgil. Explain why did he call that the Zonya's Ouch Glass? I'm actually curious now.
Oh, I remember.
It's golden, which is what happens when you Zonya. Right? It's
Yeah,
like
but don't we
kinda
name them
colour.
after our taste? Like the taste
And
of
then,
them.
and then it fucking stings you. It fucking stings you just like it stings when someone Zonya's in front
Yeah,
of you.
but Harry fucking hates Fireball as well, so he was like really unhappy with the drink.
And yet he
uh,
ordered it.
No, but also
And
we
I
I
kind
think,
of the one immediately after
that
that is the
game-
Golden Cat,
Oh no, the goal.
which
But
is
also,
essentially the same shit.
I mean, it's better.
Explain it, Virgil.
The Golden. Anyone who hasn't seen Golden Cat.
I mean, I fucking made the drink. It was a
I'm sure
good
if you're a
drink.
league degen like us, or even if you're not that much of a league degen, you've seen Synapse, the YouTube channel with those highlights clips of various streamers.
Who?
Lineups.
Synapse.
Synapse.
You know Synapse,
Yeah,
yeah.
no Synapse.
And I can't remember the streamer who was off.
It was
but
Tobias
if
Face,
you
wasn't it?
Sonya's, yeah, it was in his Tobias Face stream, but there was 2 calls and the guy actually did it. I can't remember. But if you Sonya's during Nidalee W in her primal form, and then if you Sonya's doing that, the dude just like fucking yelled "Golden Cat" after he did it, and it became a meme, I guess.
Oh, I do remember
Scale.
that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
you remember it now.
I remember
The
Golden Cat.
Golden Cat.
Yeah.
And it was quite funny when we started Synapse, and so we named the drink after the Golden Cat. It's only
It's a good drink. I mean, I hate it, but it's a good drink apparently.
Why are there like fireworks going on outside?
Hmm?
There's fireworks going on outside my room.
Because you live in a fucking suburban
fireworks?
neighborhood.
On fire.
Wait, I
Is
gotta
there an
look
occasion
outside.
tonight?
Ugh,
Is there an occasion for fireworks tonight?
No, I don't think so.
oh,
I heard someone mind it, but
Okay, anyway,
Sorry,
I
yeah.
wanna explore the Camille
oh, not the Camille man. The
with the
Camille
man
is like,
himself.
I would argue the height of degeneracy is achieved by the Camille. That's
like
it.
it seems bougie, but it's not because it's like the most expensive, but it's also like the cheapest liquor from like every category I could find.
What do you think it's doing? What do you think
Yeah.
it's doing?
How much did it cost?
This is your creation, Alex.
Yeah, let me get up the page because I don't even remember what goes in this crap. I think it was like £12 something. Let me give me a second. Let me say.
Yeah, what's it called? 65, yes.
Yep.
Bro, I literally feel like I'm in the middle of a war zone right now. What the hell?
Oh, it was actually like really loud.
Can you hear it as well, Alex?
I can hear
Oh,
bits.
yeah,
I can hear small amounts of fireworks going on. And I'm not even seeing areas you guys.
Ah, yes, there it is. The Camille, the double Bombay Bramble, single Absolute Vanilla, single Captain Morgan's White, single shot of Bells. It's just called Bells. Don't know what that is.
Whiskey.
And single E&J.
What is
I-
EJ? You gotta
I-
explain what
I-
alcohol is, just not the fucking branding of it.
That's
Well,
all it
I
is.
like that's what I'm saying though. I was
Oh.
drunk and I just ordered this stuff. I don't know what it is.
Bells is whiskey.
Oh, it
Yeah,
literally does
I
just
know
say
the
the
fucking
E and
J is
J.
I've ever ordered in my life.
I think it was like one thing of whiskey, one thing of rum, one thing of vodka, one thing of gin. It was like that.
That might be liquor.
Oh, you say that as if you didn't make a gin oriented drink as well.
I did make a gin. Yeah, god damn.
Sorry to expose you like that.
It is.
I
what
think
it
it'd be
is,
kind of
man.
cool. Like, obviously, we're explaining our drinks right now, but I think it'd be cool if, like, when if we get to the point where we have enough viewers, if like we could have a section of our like we obviously we talk about whatever. We talk about whatever. I think it'd be kind of cool to have like people send us like emails or messages of like. Or even if people join the server, they can just put in the laboratory, like their creations, and we can like fucking.
It tastes test those motherfuckers.
We can go to
yeah.
Spoons next. We can go to Spoons in between like episodes, try out people's creations, and like give a fucking review on like whatever disgusting name they call them, whatever disgusting concoction they make.
Your drink was shite. Never make it again.
The death in 4 acts. The death in 4 acts.
The
You
what?
say explain the death in 4 acts.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
there's
4
I
gins in it, believe it or not, guys.
like gin.
Wait, did you say thorax or lorax?
I also said Lorax. You fucking retarded or what?
God. This was just a lot of gin. I think it was 5. Even though, yeah, no, it is 4 shots, isn't it?
4,
It
but
should
one's
be.
double.
The
One's
thorax
a
is
double.
a part of your chest.
Finn,
Yeah,
it says
what are you
4,
talking
the number
about?
4,
Please,
and
man.
acts. Read the thing.
Gin
4
is
acts.
massive. Death in 4 acts.
Oh, full acts. I see. I
Bro.
see.
I
Fucking
handle
hate.
you sometimes.
I thought
Yeah, he drank like 1 drink tonight. It's kind of fucked up.
2 actually.
Yeah.
2.
2 actually,
Wow.
yeah. He's
Okay,
had
big
his
man.
fill. I mean, yeah. It was £12. It was just four different types of gin.
I love how Death and Borax is immediately followed up by the Star Guardian Sippy Cup.
Yeah, that's my magnum opus. That is.
Explain the Star Guardian Sippy Cup, Alex.
Oh, let me see.
That was £14.
This was
That's more
nice, that's
expensive
the
than the
worst part.
Camille, bro.
What did you say about the Camille? What?
The Star Guardian Sippy Cup, that's more expensive than the Camille.
I mean, this was in a pitcher. It was goddamn, just a sour apple shot, a sour cherry shot, peach schnapps, strawberry liqueur, which was just a mistake, raspberry bomb, and a monster mango loco. And it was just big. It was bright pink, and it was like the sweetest thing I'd ever had.
Why did we call it the Star Guardian Sippy Cup?
Well, that's
It was sweet and bright.
It was sweet,
Yeah.
bright, and pink. I mean,
And also, this guy was literally sipping from it by the end of the night. He was
sure.
literally, like fucking in his hands, just cradling it while sipping it.
I was just looking up through the chat and I saw Remove Scurvy by Sophia, and I think that's a pretty base drink. It's
I hate
2 blood orange base drinks combined, and he just called it Remove Scurvy brackets Gangplank W.
And of course, if you look
You'd
down,
love to see it.
you see the fucking thing you sent after.
Oh, we don't talk about them.
I
I'm
hate
pretty
it
sure my
so
dog's
much.
like scared of the fireworks. She's like come into my room now. She's like
I mean,
scratching
yeah,
on
it's
the
a
door.
dog. It's a dog.
Yeah, it's a dog.
Another doomed feature of the chat is the message I posted right after that.
Yeah, we're not acknowledging it. You know.
They don't have to. I think it's pretty good though. The Prestige Edition rule.
The what?
If you make a drink, right? If you order a drink from this chat, but you order it with double shots instead of singles, it counts as a Prestige Edition.
Prestige. That's actually pretty good. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I
we
posted that. You never know.
Oh, tell him about. Okay, I'm gonna go let my dog out for. I think she needs a wee, but
Alright.
tell them about the lover rolls in our server.
The lava rolls in the server. Okay, so certain players reach and accrue large amounts of mastery for their champs. So if you're in our server and you manage to get yourself 200,000 mastery points on your champion, then you can come and claim yourself a lover roll for the champ. For example, I am a dirty Caitlyn player and I have 300k on her. So in the server I have the Caitlyn lover roll, and every time I type a message, next to my name is an icon of Caitlyn's base icon in the game. And we have a few other people in the server with the same thing.
Yeah,
All
they're
it
all
takes
fucking degens.
200k points, you can get your very own.
which is why I need to start playing Echo, because he's like, I'm on like
He's too close,
196k or
Yeah,
something.
196k.
Yeah, but
That's
do you
exactly
want
it.
an echo level roll? Like,
Well, it's like
Pantheon,
I kind of just want one of the level rolls, and
dude,
I think my
getting the
closest
Pantheon.
is Jin besides him, and I don't even know where that is, to be honest.
Jin makes
You can
sense.
see
You
how the
have to
Pantheons are.
commit. I'm 60k off, 60,000k off. What do I on about 60k? Just I mean, I say I'll do it, and I also said I'll do it in a month with my current schedule.
167k on Jin. That'll take a
Mhm.
while. Plus, I just bought this new
Yeah.
Kai'Sa skin, so I got to be playing
that's-
Kai'Sa right now.
I just want to
Have you
remember
got the
why.
new one?
Yeah,
What do you think of it?
I think it was a really good skin. I haven't
Yeah.
played with it yet, but I saw the spotlight. And
I'm hard waiting for the Akali one to come out, so I can actually have fun.
Actually, yeah. Speaking of the skins, what do you guys think of the event, the current event, and how it's going?
I've
so
been having fun
and-
shitposting it, but like it is what it is. I don't think I can take a Star Guardian event too seriously. That's just because
Yeah, exactly. I think the only thing I like about the event is just the revelation that like Sona just beats the shit out of her familiar. For some
It's
reason, like, she
domestic,
makes me laugh.
actually just abuse.
She's just trying to beat the shit out of it for no reason.
that's what you like most about the event, abuse.
If that last fucking
Shut
survives
up.
in Act 2 and 3. Act 1 is the only thing released so far.
I have you. I've only just now done the first act or something, because this is the first time I've been on League in like 3
I don't
4
want to
days.
played it yet. Let me just tell you that this is one of the lines from it. Well said, Noodle Man. Very wise. Love the part about the feet and bones.
Alright, I'm back. Are we still talking
Yeah,
about the
that's
lover
right.
rolls?
That's
We're
about.
talking about new
Act
events
2.
from the Star Guardian events.
To be fair, the Star Guardian event and
We
like
talked
how
about
think
we
of
talked
it.
about the level rolls. We're on the Star Guardian event.
What about the Star Guardian event?
We're
Oh, I was just
discussing
saying
it.
thoughts. Like, what do you think of it? What do you think of the skins? What do you think of the story?
My opinion changed when I saw the fucking Morgana in the event, and now I love the event so much. Oh my god.
No.
God damn. I don't usually say this, but god fucking damn, she hot.
Oh, nice.
In the most degenerate way, I can say this.
I'm not
Opinionated,
interested
but
in the Star Guardian thematic. The
No.
champs they usually give skins to in the Star Guardian event are never champions I'm interested in because I'm not an eagle.
Why don't you
If
talk
it's,
about how abused you've been in terms of receiving skins for your champs, Finn?
Oh, okay. I mean, I can talk about this for a while. So, I don't have a small champion like pool. I fucking play whoever, whatever. Like, I just pick up champions. If I'm bored of a champion, I play them to like Mastery 4, Mastery 5 on my map. Pick up a new champion. And like almost every champion I've played doesn't have a fucking legendary skin. The only champion I play that has a legendary, the only two champions I play that have a legendary skin are fucking Dr. Mundo and Set. I won't count Tryndamere as having a legendary skin because it's fucking like 10 years old and it looks like a fucking 450 RP skin.
That's the last time we see you play Trinidad.
Yeah, true as well. But like, so for example, in my top lane right now, I've got like 20 different champions played. 25 champions played. Out of those 25 champions, I have 2 legendary skins. The rest are epics and fucking Riot's cringe because they go off popularity and fuck them.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Imagine a
cool.
company making skins for their most played champions.
Alex, don't act as if like you're fucking.
He defends them, isn't
Yeah, don't act like you're offending like Riot, bro. You're just trying
Well,
to.
no, it's just you're making that point, but it's a stupid point. I'm sorry.
Bro,
Another thing that
it's not stupid. They should have like.
interested in.
Sorry.
Maybe we go to client and we check our most mastery champs. We read the top 5.
Oh, we already. Actually, they don't know. Did you tell them
No,
what
we
your level
haven't.
role was?
But I did. I told him I was a Caitlyn fucking the gen.
And did you tell them about the Frigilin?
I didn't tell them about Frigilin. Do I have to tell them about Frigilin?
You have to tell them about Frigilin.
I'm sure. Well, maybe you don't.
I don't even know what Frigilin is.
There is a series of statues released by Riot Games called the Unlocked Statues, and like a select few champs have them. There's quite a lot of champs, but compared to the 160 plus champs there are in this game, like, not that many have unlocked. But being the Caitlyn fucking DJ I am, I felt compelled with my student loan to purchase the Caitlyn Unlocked statue, and now it sits proudly on my fridge in my living room, watching over.
Proudly.
Wait, your
the
fridge is in your
shrine
living
of
room?
the-
Oh yeah, your fridge in your living room?
Yeah, I live in a fucking flat, bro.
Yeah, but the living room?
Yeah, true.
It's like open plan.
Yeah, but okay, fine. If it's open plan, that makes more sense. I was concerned that you just for some reason have the fridge in the living room, not in the kitchen, with walls and everything.
That is both.
I reckon
I
my room is
don't even want to call it open plan. It's not that big. It's fucked.
I reckon my room is like.
It is what it
half-size
is.
flat.
Renting in UK. Renting in UK. Never know.
The end of the day. It's the end of the day.
Alright.
At the end of the
Mastery.
day is the end of the day.
No way,
On
Alex.
to the clients now. Filtered by
It's the most
mastery.
base comment of all time.
I always filter by mastery. I'm
Oh
pretty sure.
no, my top 5 is so bad. Does anyone else want to start?
My top 5 is beautiful, and you cannot tell me otherwise. So I will start.
Go ahead.
Over at number 5, we have Thresh with 72,999 points. Pretty big number.
Okay.
Wait, did you-
Fresh.
Wait. Sorry, what did you say? How high?
My Thresh is 5th with 72,999.
Oh, I thought you said like 720,000.
Dude, I wish I had 729k on Thresh. But yeah, 4th is my Set with 80,103. 3rd is Pike with 109,000. 4th is Garen with 110,000.
Not the god.
And then 1st is my boy Pantheon with 139,000.
You would have
It's not
thought your
that
Garen
much.
was first.
No, I refused. I
Yeah,
literally,
waited in a while, man. Is it
I
still 6
refuse.
a lot?
I could have. I just refused to play for so long because I knew it would happen otherwise.
Fair enough. Oh,
Alright, who's next? Who's next on the chopping block?
Go on, Alex. I'm curious to hear yours. I feel like I know it, but I'm curious.
I mean, just let me quickly get it up. Bet. Okay. Fifth is Samira. with 94k, like almost 95.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
he plays like
surprised.
championship.
Yeah, he
man.
plays that so much.
I know he's played a lot, but it's still like a recent and surprising.
Yeah, it's definitely gone up a lot recently, but now it's catching up to my fourth place, which is Silas at 97k.
You play Silas that much? I swear you don't.
I used to, like, when he came out, like,
He's
I
default picking
spammed
him.
him.
Yeah, his
yeah.
default pick mid is always Silas. I swear.
Yeah, when I randomly play mid, I will just play Silas. And then third is Kaiser with 113k. I can't even remember playing Kaiser that much, but I guess I did.
I can.
But did you
Oh,
play
yeah.
a shit ton on release? Like, when are you playing her on release?
I definitely played her a lot on release, but I just didn't think I did that much. Jin.
before us.
Yeah. Yeah, I was, yeah.
Well, my Jin's at 104k, but it's not even top 5.
Okay,
My
we'll
Jin-
get to you when we get to you.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
right.
get to you when we get to you,
Okay.
Virgil.
My
That
Jin's,
wasn't even my top 5, though. I
despite
just had to
being
mention
called Virtuoso, my Jin is second place on 167k, which is either just funny because my Echo is first at 196k. I played him so much. I'm not even sure what season. It was like when he came out, 2, maybe 3 seasons. I just spammed him. I was obviously crap at the game, but you know, I like.
Before we go any further, can we confirm that everyone's top 5 has an S plus grade this season?
My
No,
Echo
'cause I
does-
don't-
my first place, my Echo does not.
All
Okay,
five of
well,
mine. All 5 ran of S plus.
Actually, no.
Yeah, so
It's actually no. It says I've got an S plus, but it also says I haven't gotten a chest for it. So I just assumed
I
that I
played
had it.
Aphelios like once this fucking season, so no.
Finley.
If anything, we'll go on then, Finley.
No, I haven't even played
Right.
Aphelios once this season.
Why don't we hear yours on?
Oh, you have. I remember you have.
I
top
haven't.
5.
I literally haven't. I'm looking at my stats.
I swear you played it once.
No, I'm looking at my stats and he's literally nowhere on there.
Blind pick.
Let's hear the
flags?
5, Finley. Let's hear them.
How do I check my
And then I
file?
will reveal my DJ. Just go like
go to my champion master.
inventory, champions, mastery.
Inventory, champions, mastery. Oh, okay. Give me a sec. I gotta figure this out. Okay, champion mastery. So, my 5th place is Tryndamere. It's Tryndamere 53,000 mastery. My 4th most played is Swain on 101,000 mastery.
Okay.
My 6th place is Aphelios on 138,000. And my 2nd place is Dr. Mundo on 142,000.
Oh dear man.
And then my
shot up.
my
What,
first,
Mundo?
my first place is on 212,000 on Jace.
200 gold. Ah, there you
Your
go.
champion master in your profile says Mundo's 76,000.
Zach, why you gotta come in? Okay, I read it out with fucking. It was because of the mastery score is mastery 7, mastery 6, and I didn't want to sound like an idiot, so I just said Mundo was higher than the Aphelios to make it actually in order. So yeah, it's,
next question. Which
No.
which of
It
those
was
5 do you have
Tryndamere.
mastery
It's
7 on?
Tryndamere, Mundo, Swain, Aphelios. I just didn't want to sound dumb, so I said Mundo.
Out of curiosity, how many mastery 7s do you have?
Yeah.
Me.
Oh, the next person
Yeah.
like this one.
Why are you supposed to be like that?
I was just wondering.
Yeah, man.
Okay, wait. Fair, okay, never mind.
No, 2. I got 2.
Okay, fair enough.
But I got a lot of
You've
them.
been playing that long, so
I got a lot of them. A lot of mastery 7 tokens sat in my inventory now. But I've moved on from. No, I've moved on from the champions. Like I got mastery 7 Swain tokens. I got 2 of them. I got 2 mastery 7 Aphelios tokens. I got fucking 2 mastery 6 Varus tokens. I've got fucking. Huh?
That would just tilt me having 2 of them. No,
Yeah, but I don't play them. I just don't play them
I
anymore.
know. I would just do it out of spite just to get.
Yeah, man, I would too.
I mean, you say that, but it's like, do you really care that much?
If I no longer want to play, them, I'm not fussed to get mastery on them.
You say do you care that much, but like TF Mastery 7.
Okay, fine.
I
Speaking of
can't
that,
do
let's
that.
move on to your top 5.
Oh, okay, my top 5. View is right. I am everything you hate, I'm everything you despise. Every time you get me in one of your games, you're furious. In 5th place, we have with 144,000 mastery, Katarina.
Oh, it's fucking down.
That's a
In
hell of a lot of.
second, no, not in second place. In 4th place, as this might tilt the POV with 196,000 points. We have Yasuo.
His fourth place is the same as my first.
He's a degenerate of the highest scores.
and a nice combo into the Yasuo and fourth place and third place with 206,000 mastery. We have Ian.
Oh my god, that's literally more.
Again.
How do they like one trick Jace for like a whole like season and I have less mastery than you on fucking Yone?
That's not true.
No, I wanted to for like.
I have 206.
Oh, I thought you said 260. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
It's close.
In fifth, in second place with 212,000 points. We have post rework. Just so you'll know, post rework Akali.
You said that so
of course.
prideful. Post rework Carly.
That's not a prideful comment. I'm just letting them know. I did not play this champ before the rework.
Okay. And I think we all know who your first is, but same
Oh
way.
boy, I wonder who could be first place for someone with a username of Caitlyn for hire. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Caitlyn.
On
Jesus
the
Christ.
last three.
297,000 points.
Bro, you gotta get to that to 300,000 just to round it
Yeah,
up.
I do. Well, you want to play on it? We'll play on it.
I think before we round this out, we should probably. I want to hear your thoughts on why you played your most champion, like the most. Like, why'd you pick Caitlyn? Why'd you play her so much?
Alright, who should start us off? Me, because I just went.
Sure, yeah, let's go reverse order.
Well, it's pretty simple for me. When I was learning this game, I went through a series of names. I think my first was Pantheon, and I went on to like Katarina Akali from watching Professor Akali gameplay. Picked up my yes in the end, but what stuck with me the most was X Definition, Seaber's, Caitlyn gameplay. Really taught me how the game works a bit more, and I became a lot better player from it. And now, my most played champ is Caitlyn, and I just got addicted to the playstyle,
A Saber.
even though she is literally shit on.
A Saber.
The champ is looking aged.
You say that, but you make her work somehow.
Yeah, 350 LP this season I squeezed out of this creature.
How much LP was lost to the creature?
Oh, God knows. But 350 LP profit. No, it's 350 LP profit. That's what UGG tells you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm up 350 because of it.
I can bring that down.
Alright, so,
You could.
fucking Jace, the Jace Sident. The Jace I was fucking one tricking this mofo for a while because when I first started playing League of Legends, he looked the coolest to me, and I started playing on him, and I was fucking level 1, level 2 at this point, so I don't really know what I was doing. I thought his abilities looked cool. I didn't play him though much because I just wasn't good enough to play him. I probably still aren't. I'm probably still not good enough to play him in terms of like the micro you need for him to like play him in lane. Like my mechanics on him are fine, but
Oh
like,
shit, no.
yeah, like there's so much nuance to him, and even like with the nuance, he is like Virgil said, like he is pretty shit. Like you die once in lane, it's GG. If you don't die once in lane, you get ahead. You might like kill an enemy ADC because you're an assassin basically, but the rest of that you just fucking like poke bot, stay in range form and EQ, and it's kind of like it's kind of cringe at the moment because obviously the durability patch, one shots are harder, his combos don't have as much success, and he's just very unimpactful top laner or even mid laner. I did love him, but he's not worth to play anymore. It's kind of cringe. And obviously he was very hot in Arcane when he did that scene in his chest.
No.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. No,
Okay,
that's
moving on
okay, bro.
quickly.
No one of that.
Go
So
on,
which one
Alex.
of you? Alex?
Yeah. Well, it's freaking Echo. I don't
is the
know.
ultimate.
It's
Echo
he
from
just
Arcane.
came out. He came out with well, before he came out, there was a cinematic, I think, and the cinematic was cool. And I'm like, I didn't even know when this was. It was years ago.
I think that's 6 years ago.
I was like, I was just like super hyped for him when he came out. And he came out, and I don't know. I loved the champion,
Echo came
the
out 6
magic,
years
the
ago.
magic assassin. I don't know. Being able to go back in time seemed pretty cool to a child version of Alex.
Echo came out
God.
6 years ago.
Yeah.
Echo came out ages ago.
Yeah, 6 years ago. Cinematic against Mundo, I think it was.
Yeah. I don't know. You just seem really
He still
cool.
qualifies as 200 years champ.
Echo doesn't feel like Echo feels like a quite modern kit.
He's just a cool champion. I think they just got him right.
He's just a
Oh, he
fucking...
tilted the fuck out of me when I was a new player. I couldn't win against that shit.
I messed up. Okay, I'll just press R and let's
You were
go
going
again.
against like Ray. He's-
Yeah, man. I was fucking screeching about it in chat.
Yeah, I mean,
But now he's literally the easiest matchup in my life. That champ never beats me. And he's not even played mid anymore, so it is a losing.
good.
Yeah.
He's a better
I think
jumper.
that's kind of when I just stopped playing him. Was when the meta shifted to where he wasn't just a mid laner anymore.
when
He
did
was
that
starting to
shift?
play the jungle, and
When was
And
the
top
shift?
lane.
I don't know.
Jungle takes everything from you, man.
Was
was
it
a
this
while, I
recent
just-
patch or was it like by recent I mean the durability patch?
I feel like it wasn't the durability patch.
No,
No,
it was like 2 years ago. 3
yeah, it was
years ago.
seasons ago.
Same with
I
top
don't
lane.
know.
It was
Echo.
ages ago,
Yeah, I just
Tank
yeah. Back in like
top
Twitch Rivals, like season 10.
I
lane.
tried him out, and you were still Echo, so I could still do what I did in mid, in the jungle, I guess, but I don't know. I just don't like the jungle as a role, so I just shifted away from him. I still like the
No.
champion. I play him every now and again in the mid lane sometimes, but I don't know. I just don't play him as much anymore.
Alright, Zach.
I'm shame. Well, I mean, Pantheon. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory for 3 quick reasons. One, one-shotting people is pretty fun. 2, looking cool as fuck is pretty fun. The 3, he's just absolutely sexy. So why wouldn't I play him?
Respectable. I also made Pantheon when I started playing this game. I played him mid, and I basically used him as like a way where like his all-in is simple, like his actual combat I learned pretty quick, and that made like figure out how the macro of this game actually worked based on it.
Yeah,
It's
but does
just
he still
incredible.
one-shot people?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Really?
If you play him right, you definitely can.
Yeah, but I suppose it's only like if you get ahead.
His on-hit builds is legit fun.
I think it's not even if he gets ahead. You just have to play him right. Like he's not as strong early as other champs, surprisingly, even though he's meant to be an early champ. But like you play your cards right, and you can win like almost any 1v1. It's just all about biding your time and taking the correct.
I mean,
trades.
that's the same with any champion that's like
Yeah.
not meta. It's like if you can play them to a really good degree, it doesn't matter like how the meta. I mean, obviously, sometimes it is what it is. Fucking Riot nerfs them into the ground, buries them alive 6 feet under. But like, I feel like to a certain degree, the 47% win rate champions, like the below 50% win rate champions, there are those people that like get up to like fucking challenger playing them. Like, it just depends on how good you are at that champion and how good your micro is on that champion.
But going off the back of what our like mains are and what we've played the most, what was you guys' current favorite champ to play?
Like current favorite champ to play. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
hard to answer because it's like
You
I
can
mean,
hot
for
seat
me,
this question.
I mean, mine's definitely Callista right now. I don't know. I'm just really vibing with her. I've got like
How do you play it? Lethal or Halo Blades or what?
nah, tempo. Play a current,
Tempo.
shield bow, rage blades, the works.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. I just like her.
She's a champ I've only played like a couple times. I'm not sure really how her gameplay plans.
I don't know. I played her a while ago, and I was like pretty sure of her, and I didn't even like her. But I started playing her again recently, and for some reason, I'm just into it.
Fair enough,
Like
fair enough.
the actual play style.
Ben, what's your most?
I
favorite
swear you're
champ to
also
play
just like a
recently?
meta slave because Khaleesi's
She's
like
not okay, bro.
she's actually like meta now.
She's a good champ.
She's more viable than she
there's
used to
only
be,
so
let's just
many
say.
AD carries in the first place. So like
Yeah. Finn,
Nah.
what's your current favorite champ?
God, I would have to say. I don't know. It really fluctuates. I so many times throughout my like time I've played League, I'm like, this champion's the one. Like this champion's the one. It literally just depends on like the mood I'm in. Like specifically right now, because I'm gonna answer the question for like how it's been asked. It's probably Rakan. Even though I don't play him in like, I don't play support role as my main. He's just so much fun. Like there's so much outplay to be done with him because of the like variability of his CC and like his mobility. There's just you have opportunities to think, and You have opportunities to go around things without just being like dicked on by enemy team because they have like one CC ability. It's just like, you know, you have a lot of opportunities to set up your team, and it's
You've been
quite
playing
fun.
a lot recently. 100% believe you.
It's quite fun to be able to like play around it and just like be more active in my thought process of like how to play in a team fight or like how to start team fights. So like, yeah, I'm just enjoying him at the moment.
Fair. Alex? We're already into Alex. Zach?
He's already in. That is hard. I mean, like, I have an answer for like 3 roles because I just play them on and off. I mean, I've been enjoying Pantheon again because I'm trying to get him to 200k, and then I kind of realized I'm good at the champ, so I may as well abuse that and just beat the shit out of my laners. So it's pretty fun to play him. Other than that, I should like playing Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank's just, again, bad enemy. You abuse it. It's just super fun, super simple. But my pure favorite, gotta be Evelyn. Even though she's not meta, it's just always fun to play her. She feels so BM when you win with her. That's great.
Yeah.
I'll be complaining about that champ every time it shows up on my screen.
Virgil, what about you now?
Well, to me, I think, most of you probably recognize this from playing with me, it's gotta be, like, Viego right now.
Oh yeah.
I swear, like, just Viego is such an enjoyable game to play.
Of just Viego.
It matches everything for me. I like mobility, I like on-hits, I like being able to 1v9. Jungling for me has been really fun recently.
200 years
Decent
moment.
player. Yeah, man. And he lets me just play other champs as well at the same time, so it's like hard to get bored playing Viego if you're winning. If you're losing on Viego, that's another story, but I rarely lose on him anyway. And then other than that, I would say Zed has got to be up there. Because, like, out of all of my high mechanics champs I play, he's, like, I think highest ceiling.
Yeah.
Like, he's easiest to pull off, but he's also highest ceiling.
I mean, we've all seen that Faker clip. The one where it's like, most outplayed all done.
Yeah.
That's so old.
And then Yearn is just, like, I think out of satisfaction of any champ. Yearn just does not stop rewarding when I play him. And what's my recent 10 games win rate on this creature? I think it's 80%. Yearn is just unbelievably fun to me. His gameplay pattern is my favourite, I think.
Yeah, it's quite clean to play. Like,
I don't.
Yeah.
I like
Base skin, man.
a lot of the games. A lot of the champions I play because I like the way that auto attacks feel.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, Yearn base skin more than any other skin. Holy shit, skin. So good to play.
Yeah.
I know one of the reasons is everyone thought it was clunky when he came out, and they like fixed it a bit.
I like that.
They put the extra attention into fixing it, and that's really good.
You know that when you queue, I like that noise.
Yeah. My stats on him are actually filthy right now.
Bro, we should name like okay. So with this podcast, where like this was a very like Weatherspoons moment. Like we were like, we should do a podcast. Blah, blah. We have been talking about doing a podcast for a while because I said to Virgil, I know his mic's pretty scuffed right now, but his voice has got one of them podcast voices. So I said to him for a while, like we should just like record an episode and whatever. But yeah, so we were like, had a couple drinks at the pub that we were at, and we were just like, yeah, let's fuck it. Let's just do an episode when we get back, and we can talk about whatever. We're not going to be specific on topics. But now I said when we call this like the Tavern podcast or like just the Tavern, this is going to be like the Tavern League of Legends edition. Like,
Yeah.
I think like you just thumbnail it with like League or something.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
So
League
people know
is
they're getting
definitely-
into.
We have the most to talk about.
Yeah, there's a lot of League of Legends sessions to come. Then,
Yeah.
right?
So unifying for sure.
Hold on.
Maybe we can talk about D&D like eventually.
I'm really a bunch of things. You just have to prepare for them.
D&D is a good thing to talk about. We were talking about that for
Always
quite a while.
default to League, so if we're not going to talk about League, we're going to need to plan beforehand.
Yeah, that's not much. Just a couple
It's like
points.
prerequisite to enjoy this class. You just need to at least acknowledge League.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
Oh, well, before this
Otherwise,
podcast,
you'll fucking be in.
before this podcast ends, I just want to flex my 61% jungle win rate in Knowles.
All right, goodbye,
It's
guys.
insane. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
Alright, see you guys later.
Oh, I was just joking when I said that. No.
Oh, I was serious. It's been like,
Oh, okay.
it's been like an hour. I think it's a good place to stop because we naturally came to a bit of a standstill after the mastery stuff.
Yeah.
Which is why I said like before, the end.
There's like the introduction cost is pretty good.
Should we talk about like possible future schedule? Like I know we said like we would just like film it whenever, but like the actual upload of it.
I think honestly speaking, the best idea would literally be to record like 3 or 4 within 2 weeks, and then
Wow,
After you
that's
get a feel.
that's quite a lot of effort to be honest.
Let me put my 2 cents in. I think like Friday or Saturday release is good because most people will be like off.
I don't know in terms of
Friday.
releases, yeah. I'm talking about like
And then
recording.
recording, just like we find like a day where everyone's available, we just record.
No, I
It
feel like
doesn't have to be steadfast,
Weekly.
just as long as we get 1 per week.
Yeah.
As long as we have something,
And, like-
as long as by the end of the week we have something to release. And so forth.
Like, yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
reason
at
I
the
was
end of
saying-
most days, we're just online, just playing League. So I feel like we could just take out an hour and just talk.
I swear the algorithm
Yes, we
works
can.
in the sense of like if you upload it at the end of a week, it'll upload it for whatever's remaining. It'll recommend that video for like whatever's remainder of that week. But if you upload it at the start of the week, there's a possibility
Nah.
it'll recommend it
I
for.
have no idea.
Throughout the
I
week.
don't think so.
No,
Lots
I'm
of
pretty
other
sure that's
right.
YouTubers-
A lot of YouTubers, their main videos they upload on a Monday. Most podcasts and most like big videos get uploaded on Mondays because of.
If that's the case, then go ahead.
I'll
I
put
don't know
it in
about
your
it.
hands, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know about that stuff.
But I
so-
think once we have the day decided we upload them, we just, as long as we have some content before then, it's all good.
You guys
Like,
are
as long
seeing
as you
the
have
behind the
some
scenes right now. They're like getting to hear all this.
A slowly new podcast enters coming up with some ideas.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
That's what it is.
that's a pretty good episode, honestly. I'm gonna listen back to it briefly, just skim, listen to it, hear the audio. We did some audio tests before this, and they sounded pretty
Don't
okay.
worry, guys. I will get new mics soon, I promise.
I swear to God, if you don't have this by fucking Monday, because it's Sunday today,
It won't come on. You have to collect it in person, don't you?
They should come Monday, yeah. But
it's not there
don't
by
take it out on me, take it out on UPS one.
No, but didn't you?
I'll
Didn't you
take
say
out
you?
both of you.
No, didn't you say you had to collect it?
Yeah, collection point. It
Yeah.
was
Sure.
delivered by Monday.
No, I'm just saying. So like, you'll have to. You can get it on Monday.
Yeah, so it's his fault if he doesn't get
Yeah,
it from
it's
the
your
collection
fault if
point
you don't get it,
instead,
so
which
you-
is why I'm threatening him with fucking physical violence.
I'm
to his
going to be
fucking
running
PC.
there as soon as I get net if this delivered.
I'll stand outside of the machete for inspiration.
With a machete. Zach the gangster with a machete outside.
I
I
wish I
thought
had a
boxed them,
fucking
but
machete.
fucking
I
wanted me in travel limited,
wish,
but I don't have any.
I wish I had a machete. Those would be so useful. Holy fuck.
Okay,
Yeah, what fucking meat I could cut with that.
alright, this is a good place to end it.
Hey, bro.
Wait, we didn't end? Fuck.
Oh, we're still here. I'm glad you didn't say any sussy shit. Alright,
Incriminating me.
thanks for listening to our first episode of our podcast. I think we're gonna call it the Tavern Podcast. It's just everything we
Yeah,
go
the
by as a
Tavern,
group is the
Taverners.
Tavern. Yeah, the Taverners. So yeah, thank you for listening. We'll be uploading. I think Mondays if we continue this. We will be continuing
Weekly
this.
schedule, boys.
Yeah, and
We are so punctual as people.
anyone who's watching this from the Discord, what's up? Full
Yes,
stop.
you didn't see this actually.
Yeah, what's up? Full stop. I'm gonna be posting this in like the announcement channel because I'm the admin.
Yeah,
I'm not
guys.
allowed to do that.
Thank you for checking out the first episode. Hope to see you guys again.
Indeed,
next
thank you
one.
very much.
See you guys. Alex, say goodbye. Come on.
Bye, guys. Love you guys. Bye.
Oh,